Welcome back to my channel, everyone. This show Skin Red Fox. Come back with another pack opening today. Well, not really pack opening. It's more like another kind of like a cube, but not really. I saw this on eBay as well. This one's kind of, I'm assuming, like the last couple that I did, where it's was like the Japanese vintage cards from way back, and it was in like in a cube. This one I found, it looks like it's actually English, so this is gonna be pretty cool. Obviously, I got this in the mail today, so I figured go ahead and make the recording. But yeah, as you can tell from the very first thing that we see is a Flareon from Jungle Hollow, which is really cool because it's an old school card. I don't know if I had this way back in the day, but it was obviously like when I saw it, I was like, wow, this looks good, and it looks like the edges and all are really like not damaged at all on these. So it looks like they're taken way better care of than the actual like Japanese cubes, at least the ones I was buying. So I was pretty hyped up to see this. So hopefully this pack opening or this like little set of cards opening actually turns out to be good. As you can tell, it's already sealed up and it's got tape and all on it. So kind of want to get this like opened up without like really any big issues. Wow, it just kind of ripped. That was really good. Didn't like it was like much faster and cleaner than me just pulling on it and tugging on it. So that's really good. Throw that to the side right there. I'm not exactly sure how many good cards are going to be in this. Hopefully, it's quite a few. I'm sure there's going to be a pretty good bit of commons. By the looks of it, doesn't look there's really any warping on the cards, so that's really good. So let's go ahead and check it out. This one, like obviously, is the Flareon. I was trying to bring it up closer to the camera. Obviously, like it's like really good condition. Like you can see like the hollowing and all on it a little bit. It looks a lot better like in person. The hollowing on this, like ironically, this card is kind of strange. It's more shiny on the background than there actually is like a sparkle to it. It's kind of cool. It reminds me of like the old school like way of doing it. I'm trying to take a look at the card right now. It doesn't look like they that many scratches on it. You can kind of see a few right there, but as far as like actually like I mean, because like the hollow parts on these cards actually do have like a little bit of like more susceptible to like scratches and wear and tear and stuff. But the backs will look good. The warping is like non-existent, so there's nothing. There's no bend. There's no nothing. The back ends of it looks like there might be a touch, not really much damage. So it's really cool. I'm like I actually really like this card. So hopefully like this will be pretty well taken to by everybody else. Okay, so this is actually a pre-release Dark Gyarados from Rocket Hollow. This is incredible, actually. I actually like this card a lot. Really good. Not much of a bend at all. Doesn't look like there's any damage to it. A pre-release Dark Gyarados from Rocket. That's that's insane. I actually did not know that that would actually come with this. I didn't think that that was something that they would include on this as a pre-release. That's really cool. No damage, no really nothing. It doesn't look like. Interesting. So that's another one right there. I those two cards, like in all honesty, like will just actually like make me really happy buying this cube already because it's just something cool right off the bat. Pidgeot, which is a rare but it's a non-hollow rare from Jungle, so that's still pretty cool. Looks like another rare Gengar from Fossil, which is a non-hollow rare but still really cool. A Raichu from Fossil, non-hollow rare. Wow, it just looks like this is just nothing but rares and stuff. All unlimiteds, but still, like, really cool. So far, we're actually getting a lot of, like, really good stuff from that. Keep, like, the non-hollow rares right there for right now. Hopefully we can keep those, hopefully there's not as many of those that are rares. Oh, there's another rare. Snorlax, non-hollow rare from Jungle. A Haunter, non-hollow rare from Fossil as well. Graveler, I remember this card used to have a bunch of these like way back in the day. Looks like this is an uncommon. So okay, never mind. Haunter is an uncommon. So keep that away from the rares right now. Graveler, an uncommon from Fossil. Used to have a bunch of those. Kingler, which is another um, uncommon right here. So that's looks like we're getting more uncommons and stuff. Okay, so we're gonna just kind of go through the uncommons a little bit. Dark Kadabra, which is still an uncommon. Dark Muck, which is an uncommon. Ivysaur, Magikarp, Wartortle. So have a bunch of those. Haunter again. It seems like we're getting a few more like commons and stuff like that towards the back end of this. Maybe that's might be a telling sign. Jungle Pikachu. Huh? Just like to keep the Pikachu's aside because everyone likes those. Base set Pikachu. Dratini from Rocket. Looks like we might not be getting anything really else out of this. This is kind of disappointing. Oh, and there's all the energies in the back. Wow, so that was a heck of a way to end it. It starts off strong, but man, it just wasn't much after that. Like I was kind of disappointed in that actually. Now that I'm like getting to it, I was so like interested at the beginning to see what was going to happen with all this, but to be honest with you, they put everything in. It was so top heavy. Like it was so weird. This video is not actually gonna be long at all. I was hoping that there'd be a little bit more to like actually look at. That was actually very sad, like little like opening though. So checking out the like the non-holo rares first. We're just gonna go through them here. Obviously, it's the Pidgeot, no real damage to it, but it's not really like much to it. I mean, like I said, it's not hollow Pidgeot from like Jungle. You're probably not going to get anything for that, even if you could sell it. It would just be more bulk than anything. Gengar's the same thing from Fossil. No damage. It's a really pristine card, but nothing. Raichu is cool. I mean, I like Raichu. I always liked like the Raichu part of the Pikachu line. I wasn't the biggest fan of Pikachu so much as I was Raichu way back in the day, which is weird, I know, but yeah, I mean, really cool card, honestly, but just kind of different. It's not. I mean, since it's non-holo, you're probably not going to get anything for it. Snorlax, again, same issue. Really like Snorlax too, but again, you're not getting much from the non-holo rares. Probably, I could always check prices, but I mean, you're probably not going to be able to sell it for much anything more than a buck or two. Even vintage cards, like you're probably not going to get much for them at all. It's a problem with vintage. Like even though some cards are like really rare and really expensive, like some of these are just not going to be much anything. It's going to be like buying like a bulk of like current cards. Like you're just not going to get a whole lot from it. But I mean, the two big cards obviously are the Flareon and the Dark Gyarados from um, Jungle and from Rocket. I'm gonna check the price on that Dark Gyarados pre-release because I'm actually kind of curious on that, and I'll kind of let you know like in the video what's going on with it. So I don't remember ever. I don't think I've ever had like I don't know if I ever had a Dark Gyarados as much. I know I haven't had the pre-release. If I did, that was something I really don't remember. Um, let's see, Gyarados. I always mess up the spelling on it, so that's pre-release value. Okay, hold on. There we go. It must be something well looked up. Okay, so let's check out and see what it says on eBay. So there's one uh that's being sold for like 299, one for 3, one for 13, which is a near mint of PSA 8, which I honestly would actually think that this would probably be at least a PSA 8, but I mean, you never know what they would actually um give it as. One's got $1, one's got 3.50, one's 99 cents. So it's not like a really overly expensive card. A PSA Gem Mint 10 is a 15.50. Um, one like it's like $20 you can sell for. So it doesn't really look like the card in itself is like overly expensive. But I mean, let's see. I mean, I'm not sure. Like, there's one. It looks like a pre-release like holo rare. Someone's selling it for like $75, but that is definitely like way too high. There's a few. Oh, there's a few first editions. Let me see. I want to kind of look to see like if you can tell if it's a first edition or not. Um, hmm. Pre-release holo. I mean, I guess it's already like a first edition just because, but yeah, like so. Sadly, like doesn't look this card is like overly expensive. I think I already checked the before I did the video. Obviously, like I saw the Flareon in the front, so I think I checked that one. But I'll check its price as well. The only reason I'm doing this is because obviously the video is not very long. You can obviously leave if you want. Um, I just kind of wanted to check the prices. Just to see with these two cards, since these are the two that are going to be worth anything here. Okay, so let's see. A first edition is wow. A first edition Jungle Flareon Holo Rare Gem Mint 10 is like $450, which is really crazy. I want to see like exactly how like uh what the unlimited's for. Okay, so a PSA Gem Mint 10 Unlimited, which is what I have, I believe, is if you get Gem Mint 10 is 130. So I mean, it could still turn out to be something. Like there's a few that are being sold for a little bit less, like 110 for one, 125. Um, and say someone like as a PSA 9 like selling it for like $10, which is crazy to me. I don't know how you could sell it for that low as a 9 because there's a few more for like $50, but yeah, definitely cool card. Like has a good little bit of potential with this one. Imagine if I get the Gyarados as a Gem Mint 10, I could probably see like I could probably get like a better pricing for it than what I was getting. But all the same, like it is what it is. Um, No symbol Flareon. Let me see. What are they talking about by no symbol? Hollow, no symbol. I don't even know how you could even tell if it had a symbol. Oh, there's no symbol on that. Anyway, that's enough for me looking. I've kind of just been like dilly dallying around with the video just to try to like see if I could get like a little bit more information on the two good cards here. Obviously, like I will check to see like on my other two videos, like if there's any pricings or stuff like that. Well, and like if I get any of them graded, which if I do, it'll be a little bit further down the road anyway. Like I'm just not like anything I'm pressed for at any point in time. But if y'all really want to see them get graded, I will. At some point, I'll try to get it done as quickly as possible. But anyway, this is really cool though. I did find this to be interesting. I don't think these packs were near as expensive as um, my last set of cubes that I bought. I think the other cubes were like a little bit more expensive. Which I mean, am I really surprised by that? No. I mean, it's what I expected. Uh, I think these might have been like not much at all. Like these might have been like 10, 15 bucks at the most for this cube. So if you like buying old school vintage bulk, you might be interested in this, like, because that's what you're gonna mostly get. If you like just the nostalgia and like the artwork and stuff like that, which obviously a lot of this artwork is some of the best that you can really get from any like the Pokemon cards. With the vintage are some of the best in my opinion. Like regardless if you're like looking at like something like this, like from Jungle and Fossil, where it's all pretty basic, or then when you get to Rocket, where it's way darker, and then when you get into some of the other ones where it's kind of like clay models looking, like they look more like clay models, or you get to Gym and you have different things like that, like where you get to see like the Misty Psyduck and everything. You see a lot of cool stuff from the old cards and stuff like that, like the old school like EV Jungle is cool. Um, if you're into that, it's really cool. You'll also get like a few Pikachu's, which everyone likes the old school Pikachu's too. I mean, like you might actually be able to like see something for this, but I'm not exactly sure. Um, anyway, that's gonna pretty much be it for this video. It wasn't like that long or that like interesting because most everything was in the front, so heavily front loaded. But for the most part, though, it's still pretty cool. If you like this video, please drop a like in the section below. If you want to give me like any advice on some stuff to buy as well, that would be really cool because I'm trying to find like some stuff to like actually buy to put onto the channel. Um, just to have something to like I guess collect and to like kind of like see what I can get from these little packs. I enjoy these little like cube openings because they're interesting. You get like a pretty decent like little amount from what you buy. Like I said, if I spent like $10 on this and I can get like even if I can like get like $10 a piece for each of these, I'm like still breaking even. Or if I get the base minimum, I think it's like $4 and $6 or $7. I'm still breaking even. And I guess if I really wanted to press it, I probably could sell like the bulk and stuff like that and get a few more dollars. But so you're definitely getting your money's worth. I feel like when you buy a cube like this, even though it's like only got like one or two like rare hollow rares on there, and you get a few rares and you get a few other like little cards that are interesting. You might really get your money's worth, but I mean it's a little bit more of a hassle, I guess. So, yeah, that's pretty much what you're getting when you buy a cube like this. If you have any questions, like for me in the comment section below, like where I'm buying them, which ones I'm buying, uh, what I think of them, like in more detail, you can always ask me down there. I can always give you some advice on where I think you could go and buy, like which sites I feel like are the best so far. But anyway, that's gonna pretty much be it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please drop a like in the section below. If you want to see more in the future, please subscribe to the channel. I'll have some more stuff out every so often, every week or so, probably upload another video or have something uploaded, maybe every 2 weeks, depending on if I get any more stuff coming in or I buy any more things. So just be kind of like looking on the channel. Don't be like waiting day by day like for something because it may be a little while. But as I get more stuff coming in, I'll definitely put some more stuff on the channel. But anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching. I'll see all of you guys next time. Bye bye.